We need to escape to the village urgently. Mikey, get ready. We have a lot of things to deal with today. I have a strange feeling about this.
Oh no! Evil scientists have captured us now and we are in their hands. I don't understand where they're taking us. Let me go! Please, someone save us!
Uh-oh.
Where am I? I have a very strange feeling. It's like something is happening to my body.
You are in our laboratory and we will conduct an experiment. Stay down. We'll be back soon.
I don't understand what's going on here at all. Why did these scientists grab us and put us in a hospital bed? We need to get out of here right now, but I'm dizzy. Do you have a plan?
Yeah.
There is no plan yet. Let's look at everything carefully and maybe we'll understand. Why did the scientists capture us and bring us to this laboratory? They said about some kind of experiment. We are trapped in the scientists' laboratory.
Maybe we can at least try to break this glass. You definitely won't be able to get out just like that. Help! Can anyone hear us? Please open the door for us and please save us. Something strange is happening to my body. Oh!
Mikey, look! I can see now how you've got muscles on your arms. I don't understand how this is possible. We haven't gone to training and haven't played sports for a long time, but you just have big hands now, just like me. I feel incredible power.
Then what are we waiting for? Now I can easily break this glass and we will finally run out of this laboratory. I don't want to be experimented on, but I've never encountered anything like this before. Just look at how our body has changed.
Mikey, you're totally right, but right now we need to run away. The good thing is that we've kicked down the doors and are climbing the stairs. The most important thing is to escape from the mad scientists and return home. I was very scared, but we managed it anyway, and now we cannot worry too much about what happened.
Oh, we're going home! Something strange is happening in our village. I don't think so, because now I see that everyone is somehow looking at us with incomprehension. Most likely, this is due to the fact that we have muscles. I wonder what's going on with our house right now.
Huh? Let's see it now then. I hope we can go back because I don't want to stay outside. I can't believe my eyes. Just look, our house is closed and there's yellow tape around it because you can't go in there.
Huh? Let's get closer and take a look. I'm sure it was all done by mad scientists. I want to know why you can't come into our house. I think I'm starting to guess because now we're getting very close. I can see from afar that there are a lot of scientists who are considering something. Oh!
Then, let's destroy them as quickly as possible and regain our beloved home. I think it's best to attack from behind now so that no one notices. Mikey, get ready, because we're going to take a lot of risks right now. There are fewer of us, but we are stronger.
I agree. We have to get our house back. Therefore, we are now attacking every scientist who stands in front of the house. You just need to approach very carefully so that no one noticed. Get ready, because they're going to start attacking us.
Uh-oh! We must defeat all scientists! I feel like there's even more power in my body, and I've beaten off every scientist! Mikey, do you understand that we really could and proved that it's best not to approach us? Just look at how many muscles we have on our body now.
Surprisingly, all this happens after an experiment conducted by mad scientists. But now we need to remove the tape and fencing that prevent us from going home normally. I don't want scientists to come up here again and ruin everything.
Yeah.
I need to hurry up. I want to go home and rest as soon as possible. Even now, it took a long time to remove this yellow ribbon, but we still succeeded. The scientists were inside our house and examined everything carefully. I don't like it. I'll put the rest of the tape in the drawers and go outside. Mikey's waiting for me there.
So now let's run back to the hatch that we were able to climb out of. Now I have a cool ability because I can jump much higher than before. In a short period of time, our body has changed a lot and a lot of muscles have appeared. We need to go back to the lab and make us the same.
We'll have to run through almost the entire village now and find this trap door. Mikey, I don't understand something because now I've noticed that the hatch we're talking about isn't there. I don't know where he could have gone, but how do I get to the lab now? It's all very strange.
Huh?
It's kind of suspicious. I remember that we got out in this place and now there
Look, I hope I didn't imagine it, because now a scientist has come out of the garden. It seems we found the place where they enter the lab, so let's try to get down there now. We found the entrance to the lab.
Woohoo! I am very glad that we returned to the village on time, because now I was able to destroy this scientist without any problems. It's time to go down. I want to find out what other experiments they are doing on others. This is very important, because the whole village may suffer.
Uh-oh. Mikey, I don't think we should worry too much right now, but just look at the place we went down to. There's a lot of lava here. It turns out that we will need to carefully jump on the blocks and in no case fall down.
I've never faced so many challenges. If we don't pass them, then we won't be able to get our body back. Let's speed up. I can see that we're very good at jumping and we're almost at the door. Let's open it and see.
I can't believe my eyes! What you see is that this room is where experiments on bandits were conducted, and it was all filmed on a surveillance camera. They were trying to turn an ordinary criminal into a big and pumped-up bandit. This is very bad.
We need to explore this lab. I understand perfectly well that scientists have conducted their insidious experiments here, and I don't like it. Have you noticed that our muscles are getting even bigger and our strength is increasing? It turns out that soon we will become the same as the last huge bandit.
I noticed it too, Mikey, and it's a really good observation, but don't you think it's strange that such a huge bandit is standing behind ordinary glass right now?
Ah! It can't be! Just look at it! Now a huge bandit is trying to escape and he really succeeds. He has come to life, and now we urgently need to run away from him because it is very dangerous. It's definitely not worth watching for a long time, so run now.
We had to break down the door even now because we definitely won't be able to get through it because we've become very big. Soon this bandit will break out and attack the village. Now we need to jump through the lava again and try to survive. Don't stop! Uh-oh. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Yes, we need to get out of here as soon as possible.
Of course, there's a lot of lava here, but it's good that it doesn't cause any damage to us and we'll get out of here now. As I understand it, this is a laboratory that we need to destroy so that mutants no longer appear. I already feel that the exit is somewhere near, and I just have a little more to park and we will already be at the top, and then we will plan and think about what to do next. Well, something needs to be done somehow because these mutants will be endless and they eventually collapse trees. Ho-ho! It can't be that I finally got to the exit, I'm already at home. It's never going to happen. I probably fell in lava more than I did parkour, but it was really great. And now the most important thing is to discuss our next steps.
Wow, there's a secret entrance here, but I have a small assumption that some kind of mutant is about to attack the village, and we need to be prepared for that.
I think it needs to be shut down.
We need to go to our house as soon as possible and think about how we will fix all this.
Huh? Yes, I completely agree with you. We need to run home as soon as possible, because I also have a feeling that maybe now some mutant will attack the village again. We will have to be ready to fight back and defeat him accordingly. But for now, we need to think about how we can do what and where to find this laboratory in general, because how I realize that some doctor is constantly making them, and accordingly, they will come so endlessly until we decide to do something with them or how to eliminate them. But first, we need to find their base in the laboratory where they are located anyway.
As I said before, here he is another mutant who is now destroying the village. We need to get together with you and how you can defeat him. You don't just have to leave it that way.
Uh-oh. You and I need to get together and attack him together, because we can't do it alone, because just look at him. He's much stronger than us, and in any case, we need to work together to defeat him somehow.
We need to hide at home soon.
Oh, I think it's not necessary to hide in the house at all because he has a special ability that after jumping he can explode. I have a small suggestion that he can just blow up our whole house.
Woohoo! Well, look at it. It's so big that it won't fit through ordinary doors, so we're safe for now.
I think our safety won't last long at all, but I'm saying that now you're just about blowing it up, and there won't be any left of it, and accordingly it will get to us. So we urgently need to think about something. I suggest that after it starts blowing up the roof of the house, we go to the village and ambush and attack it together.
Huh? And yes, Really look, he has already destroyed a very large part of the house. If we had stayed there, I thought he would have caught us by now, or would have just blown us up with his big, cool explosions. So yes, let's run to the village. Ah!
Run faster so he doesn't catch up with us!
Let's get away from him now. Hide behind houses and wait for the moment and only then attack him. I think this is the best option.
Yes, this is just a wonderful idea. So let's get up here and wait now. As soon as we see him, we immediately start attacking. Let's get him like this.
Hi-ya! Woohoo!
Hooray, we finally defeated him. It can be said to be our first victory, but now the most important thing left for us is to find that very laboratory and of course, destroy everything there so that there are no more such mutants. Now I have a superpower with which I can jump up and explode everything that is under me. I know approximately the location of the laboratory, and therefore I suggest you go there and start blowing it up, and look, as soon as we find it, we will destroy everything that will be there. Yes, it's quite deep, but it's okay. In principle, it's not hard for me to jump and explode everything under myself, so I think a little more and I've already discovered it, and then we'll see what it is in it and how it can be stopped. Huh? Yes, it's already a pretty deep crater, but I think it's worth it, and there's still just a little bit left, and we'll still get to this laboratory in order to destroy it. I still wonder how deep it is because I'm already tired. Oh, and here she is. We need to get inside. We urgently need to blow it up and see what's underneath, and of course explore this entire database and find something at all. Oh! While I'm here, I need to destroy everything as much as possible. I did this so that mutants could no longer appear at all, and no one could make them at all. But I believe that these are experiments on mutants in order for them to become much better and stronger. I believe that they live off this liquid that is inside, and most likely it needs to be shut off so that they all die, and no more of them appear at all. Huh? I can also notice a lot of equipment here, and I understand that they are researching and making mutants much better here. I believe that if I don't finish this, there will be a lot more mutants. And the two of us will not be able to do anything against their army, so I will do everything to stop it. We need to destroy everything here. Huh? As I said in principle, I'm currently cutting off the supply of this liquid. Of course, it's a little strange and reminds me of something else entirely, but in any case, I need to cut it off so that they don't have the opportunity to continue to exist, because most likely this liquid stimulates their growth and development. That is, with the help of this liquid, mutants become much stronger, so I blocked everything so that they would stop living and never be born again. And I also have a small option that maybe someone is watching this here, and it is very strong and huge. Oh, great! Just look at it. As soon as I shut off the liquid, they immediately began to die, which is very good. Now they are all going to die like this, and I will still need to destroy this base so that nothing remains of it, and no one can somehow reconstruct it in order to continue conducting experiments here and produce mutants. Oh, they won't come to us anymore. But while I still have time, with the help of my very cool and destructive explosion, I will jump in order to destroy everything here. And as I said before, I assume that there is some kind of doctor who is in charge of all this. That is, this entire laboratory. And I assume that he is all ready, he'll be here soon. And as soon as he sees it, he'll probably be upset and want to do something to us. I can already imagine that we're going to have a very difficult battle, because he's probably many hundreds of times stronger than us. But I think we can handle him anyway, because we don't have any other option. Uh-oh. And here's the doctor I was talking about. Just look at how big he is. I wonder how we can beat him.
I can't even imagine how we can defeat him, because just look at how huge he really is. It seems to me that we simply have no chance against him.
Oh! In principle, we have chances with you. We can damage him, and therefore if we act with you in a coordinated manner, very carefully, then soon we will be able to defeat him. The most important thing is teamwork. That is, if we do everything as a team and put it together, then we will succeed very easily. So let's try it.
I hope we succeed.
Yes, don't worry too much. And most importantly, don't worry, in any case, you'll get it. Look, he couldn't do anything to us all the time, but we were able to hit him as many as 2 or 3 times. So I think a little more, and we'll definitely be able to see the most important thing. Let's not worry.
Woohoo! And although, yes, look, he's already starting to panic and realize that he won't succeed and is already just running, but we just have a little more and we will defeat him.
So just be careful, he's not very agile, so we can easily dodge. Huh? Now, as soon as he comes up, attack him right away. We need to do this together. Ho-ho! Did we really manage to defeat this doctor who made mutants? I can't believe it. You and I are just great fellows.
Woohoo! Just look at how we managed to defeat him. You and I started to decrease dramatically and our abilities disappeared. How I missed my old body.
Oh, I can see it too. It's just good. Now we're finally the same as we were. Ho-ho!
In fact, I still don't believe that we managed to defeat this huge doctor either. But we did it!
I'm JJ, and today Mikey and I turned into mutants and protected the villagers from other mutants. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.